speak in English language, and translation will be in Slovenian. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 9th chapter, verse 10. This is the chapter titled by the passing away of Bhishma Deva. Krishna cha tat prabhava gyah asinam jagat ishvaram hridistam pujayam asa mayaya upatita vigraham Krishnam chatat prabhavagya Krishnam chatat prabhavagya Asinam jagat ishvaram Asinam jagat ishvaram Hridistam pujayam asa Hridistam pujayam asa Maya yopata vigraham Maya yopata vigraham Krishnam chatat prabhavagya Asinam jagat ishvaram Hridistam pujayam asa Maya yopata vigraham Krishnam chatat prabhavagya Asinam jagat ishvaram Maya yopata vigraham
Krishnam chatat prabhavagya
Krishnam chatat prabhavagya
Asinam jagat ishvaram
Asinam jagat ishvaram
Hridistam pujayamasa
Hridistam pujayam asa
Maya yopata vigraham
Maya yopata vigraham Krishnam chatat prabhavagya Asinam jagat ishvaram Hridistam pujayam asa Maya yopata vigraham Matajis Krishnam chatat prabhavagya Asinam jagat ishvaram Hridistam pujayam asa Maya yopata vigraham. Word by word. Krishnam unto Lord Shri Krishna. Cha also. Tat of him. Prabhavagyaha the knower of the glories. Bhishma. Asinam sitting. Jagat Ishvaram the Lord of the universe. Hridistam situated in the heart. Pujayam asa worshipped. Mayaya by eternal potency. Upata manifested. Vigraham a form. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Lord Shri Krishna is situated in everyone's heart, yet he manifests his transcendental form by his internal potency. This very Lord was sitting before Bhishmadeva. And since Bhishmadeva knew of his glories, he worshipped him daily. Purport. The Lord's omnipotency is displayed by his simultaneous presence in every place. He is present always in his eternal abode, Goloka Vrindavan. And still he is present in everyone's heart. And even within every invisible atom. When he manifests his eternal transcendental form in the material world, he does so by his internal potency. The external potency, or the material energy, has nothing to do with his eternal form. All these truths were known to Sri Bhishmadeva, who worshipped him accordingly. Krishnam chatat prabhavagya asinam jagatishwaram hridistam pujayam asa mayayo pattavigraham. Lord Shri Krishna is situated in everyone's heart, yet he manifests his transcendental form by his internal potency. This very Lord was sitting before Bhishmadeva, and since Bhishmadeva knew of his glories, he worshipped him daily. Om Agyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vikasha Swaminiti Namine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Ejai Guru Karan Charan Damandon Yahoite Vignash Avishta Puran Katanchana Smite Asmin Dushkaram Sukaram Bhavet Misite Paritam Syat Shri Chaitanyam Namamitam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now we are hearing from in this chapter about Bhishmadeva, how he left this material world. He got a blessing that he can die whenever he wants to die. This is the boon which he received. And Bhishmadeva, he knew the science of Godhead, Bhagavatam Vijnanam, and he worshipped Krishna accordingly. Here is described, in this verse is described, Bhagavatam is telling us that Sri Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. In which heart? Is everyone's heart. Also, your heart, everyone's heart. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Krishna escaped because so dirty heart, Krishna escaped, afraid to be. Because Krishna is a person, you have to understand. Krishna, not ordinary person, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This was the title which Prabhupada chose for when he wrote a book about Krishna, the Krishna book, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There are so many gods. Krishna is not ordinary God; he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the head, first God. Not second God. Inscribed in Brahma Samhita, he is the first candle who lights up all other candles. But all other candles have the same power as first candle. Krishna is the original candle. Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadir, Adir, Govinda, Sarva, Karana, Karanam. And when Krishna manifests in this world, he don't manifest like me, like we, no, sorry. Also myself the same. We are born in this world according to our previous activities and desires, according to our karma. And Krishna is not obliged, is not under the law of karma. Like Krishna is completely swarat, independent. Karma is his law. He gives karma. When we speak about karma, when we ask people, when we preach, especially we distribute books, we ask them, how is your karma today? Those who are believers of others' traditions, spiritual traditions, they say, we don't believe in karma. This usual answer. Because they don't know. That is the God's law, karma. Karma is, everyone is under the laws of karma, even if you believe or you don't believe. Therefore Krishna, he appears in this world under his internal potency, Atma Maya, discussed in Bhagavad Gita, Ajo Pisam, Avratma, Bhutanam, Vishvaro Pisam. Krishna appears, when he appears in this world, he appears under his internal potency, and Krishna never comes in contact with material energy. Material energy. Also, those who are Nitya Siddhas, those who Nitya Siddhas, don't come under the laws of material nature. Nitya Gaura Nataraj ki jai. Therefore, Krishna is always in his original position. The one name of Krishna is Achyuta. He never falls down from his position. And we jivas, we as small part and particles of Krishna, Atmas, we are Achyuta. We have this tendency, we can fall down from our spiritual position. And also another name of Krishna is Adokshaja. We cannot see him with this, our present senses, material senses. Krishna. Akshaja means eyes. Adokshaja, we cannot. It's beyond sense perception. This material sense perception. Sense perception. These material senses, we cannot understand Krishna. Understand Krishna. Krishna, he is revealing himself to those who wants to be revealed. Krishna is choosing. I want to reveal or manifest to this person, to that person. When he is satisfied with these persons. Therefore, one of lessons of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada is the spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, our Srila Prabhupada. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he telling that we don't try to see Krishna. We don't try to see Krishna, but you act in a way that Krishna wants to see you. See you. And for example, and preaching Krishna consciousness is such an activity which attracts Krishna's mercy. Krishna immediately recognizes such a person who sacrifices everything or little whatever he can to spreading his glories, Krishna's glories. For example, now we have this opportunity in Padayatra, that we can do something for Krishna, like Krishna will, if we get Krishna glance, then our life is successful. Our life is successful. Therefore, in Padayatra, Krishna is going around in the form of Nitya Gaura Nataraj, and in which form also? Which form Krishna? There are so many forms. Holy name, especially in Kali Yuga, Krishna appear very mercifully in holy name. Kali Yuga, Krishna avatar. Nama Rupa, Krishna avatar, Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, Krishna appear in the form of the holy name, which is non different from Krishna. The Acharyas, they said that also Krishna even more merciful in his holy name than in his form. And also in which form? In which form? Grantaraj. We distributing Grantaraj. We are distributing every day Grantaraj, Srimad Bhagavatam. Especially third canto, first part. And then Bhagavad Gita, also not for Krishna. That's all Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna Svadamo Bhagate, Jnana Dinar Visaha. Kalo Nashta Drishamsha Puranarko Donodidaha. Krishna appeared in when he left this world, after when he finished or completed his pastimes, he left behind Srimad Bhagavatam, which is like the sun, which is giving light in this dark age of Kali. Those who want to see in this age of Kali, they need the light of Srimad Bhagavatam. That we see, the light of Srimad Bhagavatam. First, light of Srimad Bhagavatam. Also, which form more in Padayatra? Which form also appear Krishna? Prasadam, also not different from Krishna. And some other form. Devotees also. Devotees carrying Krishna. They are walking tirthas. Walking tirthas. You subscribe Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. Walking tirthas, devotees. Nitya Gaura Nataraj. Also Acharya, special power. Senapati Bhakta, general, Srila Prabhupada, general of this Hare Krishna movement. In Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he sent it mercifully Srila Prabhupada. For example, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as Patita Pavana, and Srila Prabhupada is known as Mahapatita Pavana. Mahapatita Pavana. It means great deliverer of the fallen souls. Patita Pavana, deliverer of fallen souls, but Mahapatita Pavana, the most fallen souls, especially in the West. We are the most fallen. We cannot be more fallen, We imagine our lifestyle before Krishna consciousness. Sometimes it's good to remember. Sometimes it's good to remember our lifestyle before Krishna consciousness. Then it's more easy to appreciate what we get. Understand? It's good to remember. Sometimes, not all the time, because we can become depressed. we can have these psychological problems. And we need some psychological treatment. It's good to remember that we can be more grateful. That we don't become grateful again. We was grateful, not to become grateful again. And to be grateful. This is the what we can, because nothing is ours. we also cannot do much, but whatever you receive every day, you have to be grateful for this. This is the beginning of Krishna consciousness, beginning of God consciousness, that we are grateful to God for all gifts what we are giving, what we get every day. Every day we are giving so many gifts. We have so many gifts. Be grateful to God. Also, another thing is in Padayatra, we do not count with holy name, then deities, then devotees, prasadam, books. We miss someone who also is going with us. We're going with this personality who is going also with us. Huh? Nrsingadeva is there. Nrsinga, Bhakti Vigna Vinashana. Nrsingadeva. Tulasi Maharani, Tulasi Maharani. He is very powerful. Not only very powerful, very, very, very powerful. This is also instruction for us. We want to get spiritual strength, but sometimes we feel weak, spiritually weak. Maybe always we are spiritually weak, sometimes we are strong. To get spiritual strength is that we chant before Tulasi Devi. This is also instruction of Namacharya Haridas Thakur. He was chanted also. He gave instruction to who was before prostitute, after became pure devotee. By the mercy of Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur, became pure devotee, and he gave instruction, you chant Hare Krišna in front Tulasi Devi. Tulasi Devi is very powerful.
And Hare Katha also is not different.
Yeah, Hare Katha also speaks. Krishna Katha, also speaking about Krishna, is not different. So many forms of Krishna. Yes. Yeah, also all instruments, this expansion of Balaram, power paraphernalia that we are using. If we see, if we think about it, we contemplate, we become a little conscious. As we speak about this, we become a little conscious. Then we can become Krishna conscious. We are unconscious, especially in this age of Kali. We are so unconscious, unaware. We are doing, especially this one big challenge in present day's life, that we're doing things mechanically. Also, all this technology is teaching you, or unconsciously is putting us in this sleeping mode, or unconscious mode, or mechanical mode. Everyone is doing. You are just passive observer. You just press some buttons, and everything is going on. Also now, cars, there's this automatic control. Everything is guided, remote control. Remote control. Or by Krishna consciousness, if we practice Krishna consciousness also in this way, it's not good. We cannot make much advancement. It's very slow advancement. Or almost nil. almost nil. Therefore, it's good before any devotional activity that we prepare our consciousness. What we are doing, what is this now? Now, for example, now we are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. What is this Srimad Bhagavatam? Why are we hearing? Why am I sitting here? What is Bhagavatam speaking here? What is something there for me? How can I connect to my life or to other lives? How can I share this with others also? That we are like active listeners. For example, when we are hearing Krishna Katha, that we try to be active listeners. Then we can get much more benefit, and also our heart. In the beginning, the second chapter described, and we hear Srimad Bhagavatam, our heart become purified. Is this like devotion activity? Shinvata Sakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyanta Stohya Badrani Vidunoti Suhritsatam. Krishna, who is sitting in our heart, benefactor devotee, is cleansing this mentality of sense gratification in the heart of the devotee who want to be cleansed. Krishna is not cleaning our heart. We don't want to be clean. They have to be know. We can practice Krishna consciousness life after life. It's not, for example, we can be in Krishna consciousness one day, 1 month, or 1 year, or 10 years, 30, 40, 50, now already some 60 years. It's not guaranteed we become purified. Depends on the quality of devotional service. It's not automatic. It's not automatic. One devotee, he prayed to Narasimhadeva. He wants to advance very fast, and he was also praying also very eagerly to Lord Narasimhadeva, to remove anarthas, unnecessary things, or dirty things from his heart. And then he was start praying. There, Narasimhadeva, he took very seriously his prayers. And this devotee was becoming afraid. He stopped. Narasimhadeva, please, don't purify so fast. I'm not ready. When we are praying to the Lord, we have to be ready, because if He hears our prayers, He will reciprocate. Reciprocate to our prayer, and to be ready. What we are praying, we really want this. What we are praying for. For example, in India, they have this misconception, because Krishna is playing flute. If you worship Krishna, He will blow away your everything, all material, wealth, family members, everything will go away. Krishna is very expert how to take away. Hari, one of his name is to take away. Therefore, prayers are very powerful. So Hare Krishna, this is a prayer. What we are praying when we are chanting Hare Krishna? What we are praying? For service, Service. What kind of service? Devotional service. Devotional service. We can also, for example, if we chant, we have 3 stages of chanting. This Namaparat, chanting with offenses, then Namabhas, clearing stage, and then Shuddhanam, pure name, chanting pure name. If we chant with Namaparada, we also get benefit, but material benefit. Material benefits. Material benefits. And when we are chanting Namabhas, the second stage, when we try to avoid offenses, we are not consciously committing offenses. Then minimum we get like moksha, means deliverance, liberation. And what we really want to get, if we are Krishna consciousness means, which is a special gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is prema pumarto mahan, is beyond liberation, means pure love of Godhead. But we can only get pure love of Godhead, Krishna prema, if we are chant with Namaparat or Namabhas. We can only get with Shuddhanam. And Shuddhanam is non-different from Krishna. Every Nam is, for example, Krishna's name and Krishna are always non-different. But for us, when we are chanting, we don't have this realization. When we are Namaparat and Namabhas chanting, the Namabhas start revealing the holy name. And Shuddhanam is completely independent. He's descending. Then Golokera, Premadana, Harinama Sankirtana is coming down from the spiritual world. This pure name is coming down to take us back to Godhead. And give us Krishna Prema. Because without Krishna Prema, we cannot go back to Godhead. There's so many things. There's so many subtle things. This is science of Godhead, devotional science. Devotional science. Who read Nectar of Instruction? Nectar of Instruction, also Nectar of Devotion. Who read this book, Nectar of Devotion? This book is Prabhupada told is the complete science of Bhakti Yoga. Please, everything described, all these stages. Original title is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu by Rupa Goswami, and Prabhupada gives summary study of Nectar of Devotion, Mata Nectar of Devotion. It's very good that we regularly hear or study Nectar of Devotion. And similar teaching from teaching Lord Chaitanya. And teaching Lord Chaitanya, we are reading every morning after the Mangal Arati, one paragraph. This is like summary study of Chaitanya Chaitamrita, teaching Lord Chaitanya, summary study. Summary study. That we know what we are doing. No, not only that we know what we are doing, that we can properly practice devotional service. If we don't practice properly, then we will not get proper result. We have some different result. Therefore today's, because usually there are so many different influences, different practices of devotional service. But you have to have clear understanding what is pure devotional service, pure devotional service, and what is mixed devotional service. Mixed devotional service. Only pure devotional service, which is called Anebhlashta Shunyam Jnana Karmani Navratam Anuklena Krishna Shilam Bhakti Uttama, which is free from material desires, the benefits coming from karma, these fruitive activities, jnana, philosophical speculations, and other, in which is favorable for Krishna. Anukulena Krishna no Shilana Bhakti Uttama. For example, we know everyone Kamsa, you know everyone Kamsa? Kamsa, he was so Krishna conscious. 24 hours he was thinking about Krishna, he thought about Krishna, 24 hours. And Narada Muni, he was amazed. Kamsa, I also like to be like this, Krishna conscious. And Kamsa was known as demon, not devotee. So Krishna conscious but demon. I was going together. We can be demon, Krishna conscious also. Interesting, yeah? We can be demon and Krishna conscious. Better be devotee and Krishna conscious. He was a demon because he was practicing Krishna consciousness unfavorably. He wanted to kill Krishna. And so many other demons, they also want to kill Krishna. They also thought about Krishna. Krishna. We have to favorably think about Krishna. Also, when we are doing devotional service, any activity, or chanting, or reading, or doing some service, seva, or cooking, or worshipping the deity, or harinam, whatever, sankirtan, cleaning, whatever. If we don't do favorably, then we are not in pure devotional service. We're not doing favorably. We have some grudges or some bad inclination, thoughts, whatever inside. If not favorable for Krishna, then we are not in the pure devotional service. This is science. We always have to see our consciousness, how, in what consciousness we are doing what we are doing. I was once amazed, when it was many years before Skirin, was one good cook from some in the eastern part of Malaysia, he was from, I don't know exactly. He was cook. When he came to kitchen, what he did first, he offered obeisances. The kitchen, he put down. You pay dandavat, pay dandavat in the kitchen. I was amazed. Then he started cooking. But before, he cleaned everything, he again clean. Clean, and prepare himself, his consciousness. Also, he pots. Sometimes we just take the pot, but pot is not clean properly. Sometimes we are out of hurry, and we just cooking in unclean pot. We don't know if Krishna is accepting or not. Because Krishna is not obliged to accept our offering or whatever. Because Krishna is Supreme Personality of God, He is the person. This is the most important thing that we understand in deity worship. For example, deity worship, that we understand that Krishna is a person. We are dealing with person, not with dolls or whatever, some imagination. And we have to also behave towards Krishna like a person. Like a person. It's whole science. Therefore, in Padayatra is very good, very nice opportunity, that we can realize that Krishna is a person, not ordinary person, and we can spread His glories, and we can share with others. We share with others Krishna, Krishna consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Therefore, Krishna appeared in this world to deliver us, all souls, especially those who accept human form of life. And even when we chant, this is also the question of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Namacharya Haridas Thakur, how other living entities who accept different forms than human forms, how they can be delivered? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told by loudly chanting, Hare Krišna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All other forms, all other jivas in different forms, or tree forms, or animal forms, or movable, unmovable, all get the benefit when we chant. This is the glories of Sankirtan movement. Everyone has benefit. Everyone gets the benefit, the highest benefit. Till today, we start second part of Padayatra. I hope that we still have some energy left. If we do devotional service properly, we have to have now more energy than first week. Yeah, really. You see, for example, if we do material activities, we become tired. And spiritual activity, and more we do spiritual activity, we become more inspired. We become more. If we do spiritual. Srila Prabhupada, we can check if we do material or spiritual. We can do spiritual things materially. We can check ourselves how we are doing. If we do spiritual, we get more energy, more inspiration. Everyone have this experience. If we have no nice consciousness at the end, we are like very enthusiastic. Whatever you do, worshiping the deity or cooking, especially when you do books, at the end, in marathon, where you really we surrender, you extra endeavor. At the end, you don't want to stop. You have to work. More, a little more. You don't want to stop. Also, Padayatra, we don't want to stop. We want to continue chanting. Sometimes we think, when we'll stop, I can go do other things. No, this is the best thing what we can do. Is to chant Hare Krišna, to spread Sankirtan, congregational chanting. This was the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We read, Mataji knows these songs of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, other songs, acharyas from Bengali language, Bengali. Most of our acharyas have been in Bengal. And it's like Lochana Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Narottam Thakur. All these songs, they are describing the mood and mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One is, for example, Arunodaya Kirtan, part 1, part 2, describing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when sun is rising. Interesting, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu woke up, what do you think when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu woke up? Which time?
Before the rising of the sun.
Yeah, he didn't wake up early in the morning. He missed the Mangal Arati. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu missed the Mangal Arati. He overslept Mangal Arati. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why he missed the Mangal Arati? Because Prabhupada, he wrote everyone in the Krishna consciousness, everyone has to rise before 4 a.m. 4 a.m. This nectar instruction describing in many places. I'll make the instruction one. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't wake up, he didn't follow. Why? Because it was pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime, because they have late night kirtans with his devotees. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's very empathic. He's the most empathic. He didn't like to wake up other associates too early, because they have to take a little sleep that they can continue next day to go around. This is like 24 hours kirtan for them. This is lila pastimes. We cannot imitate. You get it? But after the sunrise, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with his devotees, he go around to Nadia, go around with mridanga, karatal, and bumpers going around and chant Hare Krišna and others. We can read another time. Therefore don't have now excuse. Sometimes the devotees have so many excuses. Ne? They tell why I have long hairs. You're asking the devotee, why do you have long hair? Also Krishna have also long hair. Or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also have long hair. Ne? Before he took sannyas. Why you don't shave? Ne? Also Advaita Acharya have a beard, you see? I also have a beard, no? One devotee, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, when he preached in Bangladesh, is early preaching earlier preaching time. He was also accompanied with one devotee. This devotee, he all the time used to Mangalarti. He never wake up before 7. And Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, he liked to inspire him. Please wake up. It's good. No, not necessary. Then he asked him, why are you not waking up? Why you don't wake up for Mangalarti? See, Srila Prabhupada's father, he also wakes 7 o'clock. I'm also waking 7 o'clock. Srila Prabhupada's father also he was not waking up earlier. So he never asked why he never woke up 7 o'clock, because till midnight in morning, early morning he was doing puja, because he has business and these things according to time, place, circumstances. They didn't miss Mangalarati because of laziness. Of laziness, or don't have time, or no taste for Krishna consciousness. They have no this excuse, because there's such situations, circumstances. They were all pure devotees, Krishna conscious devotees. They are the Lord Himself. There's these special circumstances why they didn't avoid because of to avoid the responsibility, or to avoid break the rules of devotional service. Therefore, we don't have to have these excuses, because we usually we take something. Our excuses are usually what is good for our sense gratification. This is our excuses. Only it's enough one excuse. One excuse. Then we have to avoid excuses. You give up the excuses. And then we can fully taste the nectar of the holy name, the nectar of the Krishna consciousness. Nectar of the Krishna consciousness, because this is free nectar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving free, but we also have to be willing to accept the nectar. There is the only one current. A little shraddha is required. Little shraddha, little faith. And one lecture in this lecture, you can hear in this lecture, because everyone in this age is very sinful. They don't have interest for Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, self-realization. They only want to sense gratification. And Prabhupada is describing in this lecture from first chapter, second chapter, 17 verse, describing that when we are going out, when we chant loudly, that others can hear, we are forcing them to become pious. We are forcing them to become pious. They don't want. They are so sinful. They don't want. They don't want nothing of spiritual advancement. They don't want a spiritual life. But this loudly chanting, we are forcing them, because we know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows. Krishna knows what is good for you. Why we are suffering in this world? Because we forget Krishna. This is the cause of all our suffering, because we forget Krishna. Our eternal relationship with Krishna. This is the cause of all our problems, sufferings. And therefore to again re-establish our lost relationship with Krishna. This is the goal or the purpose of human life. Re-establish again our lost relationship with Krishna. And this is very easy in this age, by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by chanting loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, thank you very much. some corrections, inspirations, doubts. One wants to share something about Padayatra. Now we can prepare ourselves. Good. Yes, who is first? Mataji? Yeah. Well, you can start. Hare Krishna.
Very lively class. I'd like to ask about the verse, because of course we know Krishna is the non-dual substance, but in the verse of course Krishna appears through his through his internal potency. So it could be argued that implicit in that verse is duality, and I would really appreciate clarity on that, please.
When we are, for example, when we are thinking on the material level, there is duality. This duality, day, night, good, bad, all these things. White, black, good, bad, all these things, and the duality. When we come to the absolute platform, there is not this duality anymore. Not duality. There's everything. This resolved. This all these contradictions are resolved. There's also one Shakti of Krishna Shakti. Remember now the Sanskrit name. This Shakti, especially Krishna Shakti, will resolve these contradictions. Therefore, we cannot, in material way, or material intelligence, or material method, understand God. This is the problem with scientists. They want this material scientists want to in material way want to understand the science of Godhead. We can't understand because the approach is completely wrong. Also, in first can describe this Vadanti Tattva Das Tattvam Yadgyanam Advyam Brahmeti Paramadeti Bhagavan Iti Shabdati. This is absolute truthness. It's realized in three aspects: non-dual knowledge. Therefore, more we become purified. That is when we are, for example, when we are in the rajas and tamas, means in passion and ignorance, it's very difficult to understand something about Krishna consciousness. There was all the time. We read, or the whole our process is to bring us to the sattva guna, to the mode of goodness, where start the knowledge revealed. That is the one thing of sattva guna, mode of goodness. We start developing knowledge, spiritual revelation start now, and we can understand Krishna only in the Vishuddha sattva, pure goodness, which is not contaminated with rajas and tamas, and therefore we have to go beyond. And by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, we can go beyond. Atashi Krishna Namadi, Nabhavet Graham Indra, Sevamukha Hijivada, Sevasvaratvada. And we did our material blind senses, we can understand Krishna, Krishna's name, form, nama, rupa, qualities, guna, and lila pastimes. We can understand. But we can understand when we engage Sevan Mukha Hijo, with the service attitude, Sevan Mukha Hijivada, beginning with the tongue. And there are two functions of tongue, vibrating and tasting. There are two. Then Krishna name, form, qualities, and passions become revealed to us. It's purification. With our sense of purified, we have to purify ourselves. Our conditioning. In one sense, we are all the time pure. Soul is always pure. So we are not covered with impure things. The whole process of Krishna consciousness is to purify our existence, meditation. Then we can understand. I hope you help something. Hare Krishna, something else? Some question, realization, correction? Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the class. My question is about one of the offenses to the holy name, keeping material desires, even though we've heard so many times that it's not good. well, obviously it's not enough to hear that it's not good, and it's very hard not to keep them. So, what to do, and why is that an offense? That is confusing me a lot. Why is it an offense when it's so hard not to have them? Thank you.
Why is offense? we have to see we have to see all these offenses. It's more like it's like because our material vision. We have to develop spiritual vision, and these offenses are like lack of respect. You see, the offenses, they're lack of respect. First offense is respect to the Vaishnavas. Second offense, respect to the holy name of Lord Vishnu. Respect to the Guru, respect to the Shastra, the holy, many holy names, and when we preach. And these offenses, we maintain attachments. But we hear so many glories. We hear so many things we don't. What means anartha, aparada, connected. Anartha, we have to understand we don't need it. These are the things we don't need. There's no value for us. Because we are so, Deva Prabhupada so many times he stressed, you are not this body. This is the Sambandha Gyan. Sambandha Gyan is our relationship. Who are we? Who is Krishna? Our relationship with Krishna. Then come Abhideya Prayojana. Sambandha Gyan is so important. We cannot chant pure holy name without Sambandha Gyan. We have this challenge that we don't understand who are we. We are practicing Bhakti Yoga, but we are thinking I'm woman, I'm man. There was very important culture, Vaishnava etiquette, that we properly behave, interact with each other. Therefore, in this, like I mentioned, in these spiritual cultures, there's they're very strict in association with women and men. Why? They have proper etiquette, proper behavior, interaction. Because this is in putting us on bodily consciousness and lower gunas, rajas and tamas. And sense gratification. Because this made, they have to understand how this world is made. This Pumsa Striya Mituni Bhavam, Hrida Granti, who? Because of this we are here. This attachment. We cannot proper advance, we cannot go beyond. We are trying to make a fire and putting water at the same time. And that was so important. But in the West, it was very difficult to understand this important thing, this proper culture, spiritual culture, which is supporting Krishna consciousness. Krishna culture. Yeah. Krishna culture, Vedic culture. And they have to try to first understand, we try to then implement. This is good for us. We are thinking these things, why not everyone the same, and we can do everything together, no problem. Yeah, this is the problem. We don't understand. You don't understand. We can start chanting, practicing in any condition. After some times, there are things which are favorable, there are things which are not favorable for Krishna consciousness. The Sharanagati. This is very important. And all this attachment are coming from this attachment between man and woman. This attachment is coming from all these things. But in the West, we are brought up like this. They have very, very big challenge to accept these facts and implement them is very difficult. We can see, even after practice so many years, Krishna consciousness, I'm still in bodily platform. That we cannot rise above offenses. If we see, if we go deeper, then we see everything is linked. If we miss this, then coming this, everything is connected. For sometimes we tell, only chant Hare Krishna. Oh, it's good. When we unzip, when we unfold, so many things are coming. this, you want to attain this. So many things have to do it. Have to follow, have to whatever, accept or reject, whatever. Therefore, this, for example, all great acharyas in the past, or these Babajis, they follow only one rule. They follow only one rule. Because they're beyond rules. Avaduta, they follow only one rule. What thing? Which should they follow?
Always remember this.
Yes, this this is good. Another very important rule.
No mixing.
No free mixing, yeah. No intimate connections with opposite sex. This is difficult for our conditioning. Western mind is difficult to accept. Okay. We try to understand. Therefore, we don't force. For example, Prabhupada was very, when he preached in Krishna consciousness in the West, in the beginning he was very liberal. Jena tena prakarena, you become attached to Krishna, and good. And slowly he's tightening up, boiling the milk. Yeah, because, and also Varna Ashrama. Well, Varna Ashrama, this is the part of Varna Ashrama. You want to start Varna Ashrama. Otherwise we have the same problems like they have the outside world. We have the same problems. We are chanting Hare Krishna, we have the same problems of the outside world. Because we have the same culture. We are following the same culture, influence. We are influenced by outside world. They have to understand, we have to protect ourselves. All these rules, regulations, whatever, prohibitions, whatever, they are good for us. They are protecting us, our spiritual life, protecting our Krishna consciousness. Our Krishna consciousness. Okay. I also satisfied something. Okay, we cross the time. Thank you for your patience. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shibhavat ki jai, Gaura Pramanande Hare Hare Bhava. Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha, Kripa Sinabhivacha, Paditanam Pavanebhya Vaishnavebhya Namo Namaha.
Jai.
Sharanam.